Hello guys, welcome back to AngularJS tutorials. In this series, I'll be lighting the AngularJS for chat applications. From the first tutorials, I've showed you how to create and how to set up the AngularJS application. In these tutorials, I've changed a little bit the module name to be chat. As I've told you, you have to set AngularJS Hub module to be your name of your application so that it can be more readable and more understandable. In these new tutorials, we are going to enhance some features in AngularJS so that we can code in the next tutorial so that we understand what is going on. From previous tutorials, we all knows that we understand what is AngularJS and what is how do we set AngularJS and how we need to set it up to start coding it. So for simplicity, let me take the AngularJS down here because it's good if you take your JavaScript files at the end of files. So now this gives us the ability to take our module here on the body tag because we need our entire pages to have access on our modules application, which is chat. Now no need of referencing the ng app on a single tag element. Now to check out if our stuff is working, go ahead and let's scope here and create a variable called name and put your name there, which is my name is this. So to test out, as I told you, you have to choose these curl braces and put your variable you want to display. Go ahead and refresh. You will see the same result, which is name. Now another thing I want to tell you guys that if you really want to minify your codes, you need to put something like this and like this here, and put something you are injecting here, like on my controller I'm injecting some scope, so you have to insert scope here. This will tell AngularJS that when your code is minified, that this will not get lost, that has been injected in your codes. So if you run, you will see the same result. From previous function, we have seen how to create a function like this, which is equal to a function, and a function can take parameters because we are creating a login function, because on our chat system people will be asked to login. I will need the username and the password, and here I can perform login functionality. In AngularJS, everything should be, not everything, but it's good to maintain the architecture of AngularJS, which means there is a service. You need to create a service on our module, which is chat. So a chat is going to be having a service, and a service will be like chat service, and inside here I will be having a function. Inside the function I will be having to create a service here. What does a service do? A service is something that is going to handle our database interactions, and my service will need HTTP call and in HTTP call I need to inject HTTP here. So, and I would need just to use HTTP. So in our service it's possible to say this is to say that this chat service will get, because I'll be getting some information somewhere, which is get, which is going to be a function, and in a function that will be you know, I will be having HTTP, and HTTP will be performing get, and by performing get here I will need to use a load scope, and the load scope will be having the URL of the current URL of, for simplicity let me remove it, because the same as that you can say if you have a local host like URL slash Angular, and here you can say you need what okay. Now this is how you can define. You can even return something, because we want to do something simple. We can return like okay, we can use service, and in here what I want to show you guys is how can we use these services we created here to be used down here. Just go ahead, copy the service name and go there and insert the service, inject there and here. Now if we have the access on our services, we can go ahead and call the function that is inside there. Okay, now on our controller we can go ahead and create a link that have nowhere to take you, and go ahead and add ng-click because we have seen it, and when you click you have to go to login functions, and on function so I want to log this, so which means we will be console.log, and this chat service will be this. We're going to call this and return this, which will be the log. So let's add something to click here to log in, and go ahead and test, and go to console, refresh again, and if you click you should see something that our service is being called. Thank you for watching this second tutorials. If you like my tutorials, subscribe to me. Ciao, see you next.